Hey guys, I am on take 3 of filming my experience on Adderall 20 milligrams. Try to keep these videos under 5 minutes because it can be pretty long, and I needed to find the time to do it where it was quiet and I didn't have any interruptions. So with that being said, I made some bullet points just to stay on task. And the first thing is I'm almost on the 2-month mark of taking Adderall 20 milligrams. If you go to my channel, which I think is down below, you can see my storyline of my experience on treatment of ADD and the medications I've tried, and just the general experiences that I've had with them. With that being said, I've noticed that and I can't say for sure 100% if this is from the medication or not, but my temper has definitely gotten a lot shorter than usual. I'm usually a very patient person and I usually don't snap back at people, but I've been doing it a lot lately. But I also don't know if that has to do with some of the big changes I've made in my life that could have contributed to the cause of me being short-tempered and pretty much being a bitch. But I guess I will find out once I'm settled in and have adjusted to this big life change that has happened to me personally. But the temper's definitely there, so I've been doing some meditation to try to alleviate that, and I've been trying to do it on a nightly basis, at the most skipping one night, because it's just sometimes with scheduling conflicts I can't do it every night. So I don't go more than one night. If I do, usually the second night, I can usually tell that it's time to do some meditation and yoga. So with that being said, on to the next one. I've noticed that it is not lasting as long as it was before, and I know my psychiatrist did say that it has a tendency you have a tendency to build up a tolerancy, and he did start me at a lower dosage. So when I go to my next follow-up, which is in the next month or so, if I notice that that's continuing, I will let him know, and they might have to increase my dosage pretty much. The dry mouth is still there. It's causing me to have I already have somewhat like of a deep voice or a raspy voice, but it's making it to almost to where it sounds like I'm about to lose my voice, and it's making it harder for me to speak for long periods of time. I downloaded a water tracking app to try to make sure I get in enough water, and that seems to help somewhat. Not 100%, but somewhat. And that's with most of these types of medications. As I mentioned before, they do cause dry mouth problems. And lastly, the other issue was the ADD is still there. I mean, I don't know if that's ever going to go away. I'm still always thinking of, a gazillion things at once. And the only difference with the Adderall is I'm able to do other things and stay on task and get things done. And even though I still might move from task to task, because if I'm doing, like yesterday, I was working in the yard, unpacking, doing laundry, and doing schoolwork, and so I would just do some for a few minutes, one task, then move on to the next task, do a little bit of that, and go back, so that way I wasn't losing interest. But I ended up getting a lot of the stuff done. My issue before was I would just not get any of it done. I would work on multiple different things and just none of it would get done, or I wouldn't touch it at all because I would just get so frustrated with myself that I would just stop. So I don't know if the ADD is ever, the symptoms, especially the mind wandering, is ever going to go away completely. I'm hoping that the meditation will help alleviate that as well. I've only started the meditation within the last 2 weeks, so we shall see. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say. I do expect that I will have to increase the dosage of the Adderall at some point, but I'm going to wait it out first before I talk to my psychiatrist, because he was hesitant on giving me the prescription anyways, and so I want to tread lightly and ask when I know I will get my desired answer. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and if you are just now watching, go to my channel and watch the other videos that I have done detailing my experience on these different medications. And if you have any advice or want to share your experience, please feel free to comment down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.